Polynesia is one of the world's most romantic destinations, to be sure. We in the Western world became familiar with Polynesia as a consequence of great journeys of Captain James Cook. And of course, the paintings of Paul Gauguin, which were so evocative, showing the beauty of the Polynesian people. And so it seems fitting that we wanted to develop our ideas together with one of our own expedition developers, who has her own romantic story of these islands. Michelle Graves is one of our directors of expedition development. Her husband, Mark, our director of marine operations. In 2012, Mark and Michelle spent 3 months exploring French Polynesia, discovering places where most just fantasize about going. So, Michelle, was it romantic?
Yes. It was romantic in the sense of being able to explore and have this free time, really kind of go where our imaginations took us. The opportunity to be anchored by ourselves inside these atolls, in the lagoons, really no other boats, just us, and the opportunity to explore the outer edges of the reefs, go ashore by dinghy, walk those beaches, no other people, looking out over the Pacific, and then some really incredible snorkeling and diving.
So are you and our team developing these itineraries along those lines?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd love to be able to give our guests that experience of being in these remote islands, remote atolls, going ashore by Zodiac, sort of feeling the place in that really visceral way, definitely off the beaten path. And I'm really hoping that on the few sea days we have on these voyages, because we are going to pack these trips with lots of activities, that our guests will be able to feel just a little bit of that, to be able to wander out on deck, see the ocean horizon, to see a sky full of stars at night.
So, Michelle, you've talked a fair amount about the sea, but what about ashore? What about the people and the culture and the history in a place like the Marquesas?
It's incredible there. We spent about 2 weeks in the Marquesas exploring almost exclusively on land. And the people of the Marquesas are very interesting, very independent. And we were able to go see one of the most beautiful archaeological sites in all of Polynesia, taking an 8-hour bouncy jeep ride to get there. And I'm excited to say that when we make a visit to this exact same site aboard National Geographic Orion, we're going to be able to approach it from the sea. So it'll be a Zodiac landing and then a very short trip over to this site.
What do you think will be the most surprising things for our guests on these expeditions?
I mean, we're in this region. These are ocean nations, and the size of Orion allows us to explore a lot of these atolls and the Marquesas very comfortably, but also getting away from tourist infrastructure.
So thanks, Michelle, for giving us your insights and giving people a preview about our plans for 2018. Stay tuned for our next episodes to meet Master Navigator Nainoa Thompson, Conservationist Taholo Kami, and Oceanographer Enrique Sala to learn more about why Polynesia ought to be in your future. See you soon.